fooled by the term.
We're back.
We're cutting that out.
What I mean, we're back. I'm back. On extended hiatus because people were getting jealous of my big dong.
Yeah, that's why.
See, they said it. It's okay.
His dick was so big he couldn't come to the Nick Cage movie.
Yep.
And it's in no way connected with early.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like Luke Cage. I was like, what? I thought that's
like you can trust anyone.
Luke Cage got a movie? I thought he had a TV show.
Oh man.
No, he just had one cameo.
What happened to the bridge?
In Moon Knight.
Behind all this? I don't know, but we'll need to find a way to cross that gap.
But yeah, we're gonna cut all that out.
No.
As I usually do.
That's
As I usually do.
To the lore.
To the lore
of our channel.
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously we're here. We just saw Doctor Strange 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yep. Me and Chad saw it for the first time. Jam saw it.
Wait, you've seen it before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know this.
I cannot believe. I am shocked and stunned into disbelief.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Man, we had to wait so long. We had to wait from Endgame, from WandaVision, Black Widow, Moon Knight, the amazing blockbuster Spider-Man 3 or whatever, Spider-Man Far From Home, and then the amazing blockbuster movie of all time, the best movie of all time, the Marvel one, is Morbius as well. And then we got this one.
So, we're going to be doing a review.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I guess we're going to do like non-spoilers as usual.
Yeah, we'll do non-spoilers
for a little bit.
Second and spoilers first.
Yeah. We're going to change it up. We're going to spoil everything and then go into like very vague shit at the end.
Whatever.
But yeah, I guess just like non-spoilers for a little bit and then, yeah. But yeah, what did you guys think?
You want to go first, Jams? Jimmy Jams?
I thought it lived up to like some of the hype and some of its namesake, but I would have wanted a little more cameos and a little more like multiversal travel. But I thought all in all it was like, for an MCU movie, it was good.
I wouldn't say it's like the best MCU movie, but I wouldn't say it's like the worst. I thought there was definitely parts that were, I think, really, really good, and I liked them. And there's parts where I was like, really? You're gonna do this to some really amazing characters? So, those are my thoughts. Good, but like, not the overall best, not the overall worst. I think there's a B button you can get. Or,
hey,
I'm sorry, you're right. It's not B, it's something else.
Try.
Oh, there's a Spider-Man icon next to that car? Mr. 1234, what did you think?
It's not my name.
Oh, Mrs. 1234?
There you go.
What?
No, yeah, no, I thought it was really good. Like, as like with the first Doctor Strange, like, visually, really cool. Like, a lot of really cool, like, multiverse stuff. I mean, that's not a spoiler, I guess, since it's in the fucking title.
Wait, what? There's multiverses in this? Oh! Boom! Head explode.
Yeah, there's really cool, like, magic and all that shit. And you're like, oh fuck, like, mind-bending, like, visuals as usual.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
I thought everything was pretty good. Like you, like, I kind of wish that there was a bit more of the kind of, like, stuff. Like, I kind of wish that they'd done a little bit more of a, like, of, I guess, different worlds, right? It would have been cool to see.
Who's ready to face
I think what we got was pretty good, though. Like, I don't know, like, I wasn't, like, super, I guess, excited to see this one as opposed to, like, I don't know, like Spider-Man or something. Just because, like, for me, like, magic, I mean, this is a whole other tangent, but magic is just, like, it sort of starts to get into, like, weird territory with magic. Weird
territory? I thought it'd be Strange. That's what I'm out. Good luck.
Thank you. That's all we had. Time for today. 10 minutes. Yeah, I thought the plot wasn't too bad. There's some like contrivances, I guess. I don't know if that would be the right word to say it, but you're just kind of like, really, like,
This is how you do.
this is how you're gonna go about it. Like, isn't there kind of like how like Spider-Man in the previous movies, like, wait, you're gonna like fuck with the multiverse and not just like do this other stuff first? It's like, no, I'm gonna like completely fuck time and space. And you're like, oh, okay. And you're like, what about this? What if I do this? And you're like, nope. I want to do it this way just because like, we gotta have a movie. And I want to be the bad guy, I guess. But not bad guy type of thing, but also I am bad guy.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly like
Doesn't
pretty.
look like this is my kind of thing.
I mean, I guess because the director is. It was Sam Raimi, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like a horror director, I guess. But it was surprisingly very like. It was probably one of the most bloody like Marvel shows or movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like,
I mean, for like a Disney Marvel movie, I'd say it is.
I wouldn't say sure there's some death and stuff in it, but
Yeah.
it's not like, oh man, look at the blood splatter everywhere, like every 5 minutes.
No, for sure. Of course,
like,
they can't do that.
Like Rambo type shit, but it's like, yeah, there's death and some. I think I'll say there's one really brutal looking death, I must say.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
But they don't like outright go, yeah, no, we're watching the entire thing kind of thing.
yeah, no, I know. I mean, it's not a fucking. What's the name? It's not like Glorious Bastards. but I mean, I meant for like a Disney standard. It's like very fucking like, holy Jesus Christ. it's kind of a lot, or it's very much. Yeah, I don't know. Was it like the acting was pretty decent? I guess
Yeah, I think all the people who were playing like either lead characters or like there's some weird side characters that were kind of like interesting looking, but at the same time like, what's your point here, really?
Oh yeah.
But
Like that one that they showed twice, and you're like, wait, what? And then it's just kind of like there for no reason.
yeah,
The one thing I will say is they introduced like a new character like right off the bat, and she was, I don't know, I don't know if I'm trying not to be like super biased or anything, but like there's just certain things that just like annoy me about it, I guess. That like the way she was just like screaming at everything or whatever, and it's like, oh, okay. I mean, it was just like a little nitpick, I guess, for me, but
yeah. I mean, it's kind of used, like a trope that's been used a lot, like the screaming person that knows things, but at the same time doesn't know anything.
right, yeah, I guess.
So, but I mean, like I said, like we said, it's the characters are pretty much good.
Mhm.
Like the actors who play them are very good, and there's not much you can really be like, oh no, they should have changed that actor for this actor.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's like the one of the very good things about Marvel. They like know how to pick like really good
Yeah,
role or actors for the roles. You're like, oh my god, like, you know, Tony Stark is Iron Man.
yeah.
Like no one else can be him.
I mean, like, yeah, Tony Stark as Iron Man is kind of iconic now because it's
Yeah.
like is it RJD or Downey Jr.
RDJ, I think.
RJ, yeah. Basically, was that character almost. So
Yeah.
It's not like they just picked a character out of like some random actor. They kind of went through a process.
Mhm.
So I feel like they still have a good process, and they're really good at selecting actors.
Mhm. Yeah, that was really good. It's a little bit of a long-ish. I guess it's like 2 hours or so.
Yeah,
So, you know, be careful about having to pee or whatever.
yeah.
Um,
Control your intake of liquids or other substances.
yeah.
Man, if only Spider-Man was here.
How do you change them into?
I don't know if you did before.
Yeah, and then it
Did you press all the buttons all at once?
So we don't know which one?
Yeah.
Nope.
Is it square?
Is it
Nope.
purple?
L1, R1?
Is it magenta?
Wait, you can...
Can you
So, no.
Triangle? Oh, okay, whatever that button was.
banana?
Banana? The banana button, yes.
I think this, like, the art style in this was also pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in the Lego game? Yeah, totally.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the Lego game. We're actually going to review the Lego game now that we haven't played.
Now we're stuck on the first bit.
No, we killed the Centennial Man or whatever that was. 4 years ago.
But basically, like, all the art directions from from costumes, like, of certain characters that we'll probably get into, like, more spoilery territory,
Yeah.
all kind of look good, and they kind of all kind of fit their characters, like, either from comics or from other sources.
Right, yeah. And then, there's a few things where I was just like, you know, like, I don't know if you could consider them plot holes, but you know, you go, wait, why didn't you do this? And then,
Yeah.
or why didn't you do that? And then they kind of like attempt to answer that too. I noticed, like, because I guess they were like, people are gonna think this and that. Let's fucking have one person do exposition for it. And then you're like, oh, okay, but still, why not this?
There will be some plot holes for sure,
Yeah.
if you're kind of critical, like some people here.
You? Well, yeah, I mean, that's bound to happen, especially when you have, like, especially with Multiverse now and, like, time travel and magic. It's gonna be like, wait!
I mean, there's definitely... Wait. No, they... Oh! That's one thing I didn't
Time to
realize.
swing
Is
into
I was,
action.
like, sitting there. Why can't we just solve this with a fucking time stone? Like, I saw it... Like, I still see Doctor Strange with the Eye of Agamotto, like...
Yeah, I saw
I
that
was
too.
like, what the fuck? Why can't he just turn back time and do, like, this shit? And then I just popped into my head. Because the time... Like, all the stones are actually destroyed in the future.
Right, yeah.
So they do keep things consistent.
Yeah. In, like, in certain ways.
Should be pressing L3.
Yeah.
You're doubly sure.
You gotta click L3. Oh.
Oh, I think I would. Okay.
Oh, there, that one.
And then I think you can check the second one.
There we go.
Oh.
See? I have my uses.
Okay, I got it now. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say...
Match up against me.
All in all, I'd say, like, I guess if I had to give it a
Supervillains
score,
escaping from
I'd say, like, 2. It was like a good 8.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a shock.
I'd say
It wasn't like the most-
that.
Clever.
Yeah, it wasn't the most amazing, like,
But you won't be
mind-blowing
making fun of me.
Marvel movie, but...
Oh, like
There's
Endgame
just
or
so
anything
much
like that.
material
Yeah,
to work with.
or like Spider-Man No Way Home, but like it's definitely better than like Black
What's
Widow
that
or
costume
something.
made out of anyway?
Like a more, or
You a
Ant-Man,
fan
like
of
a more
unconscionable
lesser.
cushions?
Or journals.
What did
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
tell
the
you?
Eternals, yeah, better
Don't
than
mock the
for sure.
shocker.
But it's not better than Morbius. No one knew Morbius.
Watch out
I'm
for
kind
shocker
of,
blast,
I still
guys.
am a bit like I didn't mind Black Widow. Like it wasn't like
Just
again.
to stand the
I
attack.
felt like out of all the Marvel movies, it hasn't been the worst.
Yeah.
Eternals is the worst.
You know that.
So it's not like I don't understand the hate, and I don't like. What was the other one that you said that was bad?
Ant-Man. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying like those are more
Been
average.
trying to ruin
Yeah, I
my
guess more
day.
average is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean like bad. I just meant like, cause even the worst Marvel movies are like way better than
What's going on?
like a bad DC.
You mean all
movie.
DC movies, right?
Yeah. They don't have a good batting average. But yeah, so you said
Baseball features doing
7?
Yeah, I'd say about
Get it
7.
for trying to ruin
Just
my
again,
day.
there was a couple plot holes. Like there's a couple parts where it's like, just do the thing, just do it.
Oh, I fucking hate that. Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I just gotta stand back and like watch event fold, and then, oh no, thing happened. I can't do it anymore. It's like
Yeah. Thing happened that I was afraid was gonna happen, but I had time before, but now I don't.
I had literal hours basically to do the thing to save everyone. But while I was basically monologuing, I had to. It basically fucked up everything.
Right. Yeah, there's this one really bad one of those in Moon Knight that me and Shadow seen, but not James.
Wait, what part? I'm trying to remember what part now.
The one where like they're in like the tomb, and they're like, we have to get out of here, but then they're like, no, we need to talk about this thing, and it's like, they're coming to kill us.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? No, like, literally you can do this any other time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not just
Yeah.
amazing or
But yeah,
spectacular.
we won't talk about that because
I'm
Dan
pretty
doesn't
useful,
do
too.
that. But
Gotta be something around here
Well,
we can use to
slightly
fight
spoiler,
Shocker.
but not too spoiler.
yeah. What about you, James? What did you think?
I think Jam said like an 8 too.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Any more
Savory.
comments? Or... Okay. Same reasons?
Basically the same reasons.
Alright.
So should we get into
Yeah.
El Spoilerino
Yeah.
territory?
Spoilers. And yeah, we don't have to like go through
We don't?
every scene per scene or whatever. Because we don't have like all the time in the world.
Yeah, true. So the part that kind of made me upset and kind of
Yeah,
down the
spoilers.
story, again, spoilers, is the goddamn, they get to the book, that book that basically literally solves all problems. That's the MacGuffin in this story.
Oh, right, yeah, the book of, I forgot the name, yeah.
It literally, they basically, yeah, it solves all the problems. In this universe, we dealt with Thanos with it. And it's like,
And then show Thanos just fucking scared. And I was like, wait, did the book create a spear to kill him?
how did they defeat him? He's just laying there dead. So it was just like, okay, cool. But Doctor Strange gets there, waits until everyone comes down to open, like get to the book, and then goes up to the book and goes, okay, book, I want you to tell me everything.
Yeah.
Stands there, slowly raises his hands, grabs the book off the shelf, brings it down to his face, turns to face the people, and then
He has a whole time to watch Morbius.
and then it just like, oh yeah,
Kill
no.
himself and then resurrect himself to watch it again.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, oh,
And then fucking, yeah, what Scarlet Witch shows up.
and basically just destroys it. And it's like,
I know, fuck.
just open the book as soon as you have it, you dumbo.
I always fucking hate that when they do that in like these type of movies where they're on like a time crunch. They have like no time, and then they're just like, I'm gonna take my sweet ass time to take the book or whatever the fuck. Because they also do that when they're running away from Scarlet Witch in this other universe, in like the subway train or whatever. And they like turn around, they close her off like on this closing like door thing.
Yeah.
And they turn around and they're like, and it's like, keep running, what the fuck? And they're like, waiting.
Yeah,
Is she alive?
Yeah.
Did she just fucking give up? Like, she's fucking magic, what do you mean? She could just like open the fucking portal if she wanted to and go through. She could destroy the door if she wanted to. But then like, that was like the one jump, no, was that the one jump scare? There was like a couple jump scares, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And one of them got me, I can't remember if it was that one or not, but...
Well, we also saw it in 3D,
Oh yeah, that's it.
which was kind of confusing.
Yeah. I kind of wish I hadn't bought that, but whatever, it was still good to watch. I didn't realize it was 3D when I had bought the fucking thing.
And the other part that kind of upset me was they basically went to maybe like 5 different universes.
Right.
Which, by the way, the one that they originally come from is 616 apparently.
Right.
Which is the comic book one, but it's clearly not. It's the movie ones.
Right.
Because it's different.
You want some
It's
more, do ya?
the movie 616, I guess.
Then
Fucking,
there's,
what's her name? His love interest from a different alternate universe.
yeah, then there's
Tells him that.
Yeah, but they go to the universe with the Illuminati in it. And the Illuminati are actually played amazingly because they have all like the correct people playing them.
My spider
Yeah.
sense is tingling.
Well, not I won't say the correct people because the comics have kind of a correct kind of thing. But these are definitely very good, like played actors in this.
Yeah. No,
Because-
it's really cool.
Because like they brought back Professor X.
Yeah.
They brought
The X-Men.
they brought Black Bolt, I think.
Yeah.
From the Inhumans TV show.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
And there's a bunch of other characters that they brought back, brought back and introduced.
Yeah.
One of them being Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
who I thought really looked the part and was kind of had that thing that was really good.
Yeah, it was what's his name?
Stay still, you little
The guy from
John
Jaws.
Krasinski.
Yes.
Krasinski, yeah.
Yeah. And no, it was really cool. Like he was actually like, convincing.
Talk about an
Very
uplifting
convincing.
experience.
But
And
again,
what's her name? This
Captain
Carter.
Carter,
Some
which is Captain America.
It should be Captain fucking Britain. I don't know why they're like
Spidey,
Captain
are you
Carter.
alright? Where'd Vulture go?
And then
I think we've got bigger
what
things
was her
to worry
name?
about now.
Captain Marvel as well,
First,
but it's played by a different
see how your
actress.
heroes survive in the wild.
But again, that's like 2 universes.
Nice
Then they
kitty.
go to like they kind of go through different universes. per
Yeah.
se.
It's
But
kinda
they
like
don't
a-
stay there. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm taking a subway and seeing like the stops along the way, but
Yeah, yeah,
the train's not stopping.
yeah. You just it's kind of like a Into the Spider-Verse thing where you just kind of like zips through a bunch of them. That's the exact same thing.
So
And it's like, yeah, I sort of agree with you. Like, it would have been cool to see different universes and like maybe different like heroes that we had seen before, like Hulk or something, but he's red or something.
well, just like it's called the Multiverse, and we go to like the original, the one with the Illuminati. There's
And then just the third one,
the third one
the
was
shitty Doctor Strange universe.
the one where Doctor Strange fucked up everything apparently. Question mark.
Yeah, I don't think that's the one. That's one.
And yep, no, it's not the one.
Yeah, it can't be, right? Yeah.
No, because technically the What If one has both. What are their faces? Doctor Zemo, Vision, Flash, Ultron versus
Killmonger.
Killmonger,
Right.
Black Panther in a jar.
Right, in a jar, yeah.
So it's very much kind of like, wait a second. Like, I kind of knew ahead of time that it's not going to be that character, but I thought, like, at least, like, you can make a reference. But that's only 3, and then I thought they went to another world.
Did they? No, I think that was only the 3.
So there's only, like, 3 universes.
Yeah.
And they technically go into this madness for.
Yeah. Look, it is a madness.
So there's only 3. We see some other ones that are like either really kind of like amped up or kind of cool looking.
Careful with
Yeah.
the drool.
There's like there's like a cartoon one. There's like one where they're like liquid or whatever. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. Like it would have been cool to have shown more like different universes. What was I gonna say? And then,
But like I said, the actors of the Illuminati were really cool to see.
yeah.
I also didn't like that Scarlet Witch is technically the villain of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that?
I didn't like it, no. Because, again, she's been fucked over so many different things in different parts
Yeah.
now. That it's kind of like, oh cool, we're just beating her up some more. Cool. Like,
Yeah.
we got to see like a nice version in Age of Ultron and in, I think, Endgame, per se. And maybe Infinity Wars.
Technically, this one.
No,
The alternate version,
I mean,
That's
yeah.
not an alternate version.
No, the one that she controls.
or the
Oh, yeah.
the one from the alternate universe.
So, like, and she gets fucked over in WandaVision too because, hey, you can't. All this is fake and your children are not real and your husband's dead. Bye. Like,
Yeah.
cool. And now we get to this one and it's kind of like, yeah, no, you're the fucking villain and you're being a bitch.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think you're supposed to kill the tiger.
Oh.
I think it's a line.
Same difference.
Yeah, I sort of agree with you on that point too, but also like she does some like
She does.
she does a lot of fucked up things in this fucking
I'm not
movie.
saying she doesn't. I'm just saying, like, why does she have to be the villain? And A, that's A, but B, why doesn't she get, like, a somewhat redemption arc near the end? It's kind of like, oh yeah, no, she just destroys all the evil book. The one evil book that makes everyone evil, she destroys it.
in all the multiverses somehow.
Whatever.
Yep.
And you're like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I agree with you, but also, like, I don't know how they would have redeemed her. I mean, I guess you could just, like, had her in a different universe, but then...
Well, I thought, like, the ending where she sees her children, and they're terrified of her.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was good.
But, like, make it something similar to that or different in a way.
Yeah.
You want me to play for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I thought that was really well done.
Yeah, there's definitely parts where it's definitely well done.
Because they're like... Because it's like, oh yeah, and then she finally realizes that, like...
She's the villain.
You know, she's, doing the wrong thing. Because, yeah, so basically, because basically the whole crux of the movie is, like... I guess it starts off in a different universe, and then there's this... They introduced the new... what's her name? America Chavez, which is such an annoying name. But she basically, this new superhero that they introduced has the power to
different universes.
Yeah, teleport to different universes. And you can tell the difference from the skinny circle ring teleporter.
Yeah, it's not circle, it's
a star.
It's a star. The best way to transport yourself through the universe?
Yeah, it's star-like. You didn't know? you have to do a jumping jack every single time you go through the multiverse.
What do you know? Guess our new friend was just hungry.
And then basically,
so you think you
Strange is like, alright, well, we need to... She ends up in Strange's universe. The Strange from her universe ends up dying. And then she goes,
we're fighting
and then
someone
they go
who
like,
actually
alright, we're gonna
chose to
fucking
wear that costume.
get Wanda to help, and then Wanda's basically just like... Actually, or it's revealed, like, Strange finds out that she's lying, and then she's basically the one that was actually pulling all the strings and setting demons and shit.
Well, demons, quote unquote, but it's kind of like...
game around here is the one you're
not quite demons, they're just... like... magical creatures, because technically demons are their own thing, I think, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you can call them demons, but I mean, at the same time, they're something else.
Right.
Look out!
Tristan's Starry's brother from this fucking Suicide Squad. Yeah, and then that's basically the whole movie is like she's like trying to get the thing. She's trying to get the girl to.
You might want to take.
I guess because she knows about the multiverse, and then so she can be with her kids or whatever the fuck. So she can get her power, and which ends up killing
the girl. Even though you can basically can we just like use your powers to send you? Like. My happy family? No?
Yeah.
I gotta kill you?
I know, I was like, wait, why could you do that? The whole time, I mean, I guess because she can't control the power, so it's like, I couldn't do it even if I wanted to.
Yeah, but at the same time, she really could.
Yeah, it's like, you could just help her. But no, so she's like, alright, I'm just gonna kill you. Take your power. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many like that too. There's also like one where it's later in the fucking movie, like they're like, because the whole time I was like, wait, so she can't traverse the universes, the multiverse, only this girl can, out of everyone. Then just use the multiverse, go to a different universe, and they do that. I'm like, okay, well, I guess they're fine. But then it's revealed that like because of the evil book thing, she can like. Fucking dreams are when you have a dream in one universe, those are actually lives that you have in a different universe.
Yeah.
So it's called dream walking, so you can essentially take over the body of someone else, of you in a different universe. And I'm like, wait, why not just do that and fucking just you and the kids once in a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more kind of like she wants to live with her kids no matter what, and it doesn't matter what, like how she does it, she just wants to be there. And the book corrupts people, but at the same time, like, it's kind of like a cop-out, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, very there's multiples of that where you're like, wait, why couldn't you do this? And then they're like, because!
And so, but basically in the end, they kill off the Scarlet Witch because
She killed herself.
Well, yeah, she killed herself, but she's technically gone from the MCU now. So there's no more redemption arc, and all her story arc is gone.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I was kind of surprised, because I know that, like, in the comics, I thought that they were going to do, like, that they might do, like, House of M.
Yeah.
Because I know that that's, like, a thing in there.
Well, I guess
mean,
they kind of, like, alluded to it.
She did kind of not, like, I don't think she's dead.
I hope not, but I mean, it's kind of, like, almost assumed by what happened in the end, where she basically dropped this huge place that apparently no sorcerers could get into before, except for her.
Let's see you
And
survive.
then, as well, it was a temple to her without any explanation of how it became a temple for her.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot about that.
So it was kind of like...
Wasn't it, like... It was Doctor Strange had written... No, because I remember they were explaining it. Doctor Strange had, like, written, markings on the ground or something. From the book.
No, it was demons that did it. That's how...
Was it demons? I remember, like, someone was explaining that, oh, it was Doctor Strange
No, it was
from the
demons.
past, and he had written, like... Because it was something like... He had read the book and then copied the book onto the fucking
No,
wall
the
and stuff.
demons made the place, and then they copied the book from that place.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong, but I guess it doesn't matter. Gump.
Yes, that
I
was
guess.
so epic.
But basically,
Hey,
like,
it was a team effort.
Wow.
yeah,
What a rush.
it was...
And even more fun than how I'd have written
Again, Wanda
mean,
gone,
taking
basically.
down
Like, it
5
basically shows
supervillains in
this
a-
temple for her collapse onto her, and then
No idea
this
the
big kind of
machinations
poof
in
Yeah.
play.
kind of happened,
He's
and
coming.
it's kind of assumed that she's dead.
Hey, no one likes
Also-
a sore loser.
Like, the Illuminati in
You
this,
two head back to HQ
really
and
well
full report
act,
to
like,
Wasp.
picked, gone in like a fucking second.
Yeah, yeah.
Authorities arrive.
Yeah, they do that classic
I
thing
just
where
want
it's
to dodge
like,
the paperwork.
Oh,
this isn't a threat, this is fine.
we can defeat her for sure, and you're
We
like,
defeated Thanos.
no, you can't, I'm pretty sure, or at least if you do, you're gonna be fucking wiped.
She's
Yeah.
But I thought they were gonna kind of...
reality-bending fucking abilities.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, there's
I was really hoping for her, like, for shit to actually go sideways for her there, and not be able to defeat them, but be able to, like, push them back
Oh, yeah.
for long enough that she could do her thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, because they kind of crumble really easily.
oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let's see, the first character died, Black Bolt.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
your
jeez.
city will
Yeah.
fare
How do
no
you defeat
better.
him? I closed his mouth shut, and then he screamed into his own head and blew himself up.
No
Yeah.
one
Like, what? Huh?
Blew his brain. He blew his own brain. Like,
has been able to
that was brutal.
Because he
Yeah.
kind of went, oh, and that's killed him.
He was like, what the f-? Well, he's kind of like freaked out. And that was probably the one brutal one. And then,
Well, yeah, that's like on, like, you see his head kind of go from normal to collapse.
yeah. And that's like blood.
Then I think it's like Reed Richards goes next,
Yeah.
where she just goes, yeah, no, you're string cheese now.
Yeah, and then he just like, I don't know what the word is. Discombobulates, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Guys,
And then of course I'm like, oh, of course the fucking two women are left. All the women fight each other,
There's
and she doesn't.
no, there's technically. I mean, technically in that universe, one of the last people who's still alive in the Illuminati is that fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, no, he's still alive. Yeah, right.
What?
Oh,
Oh, Dormammu.
This-
No. They're immortal.
The Sorcerer Supreme
Yeah.
of that universe.
So technically he's still alive. What else? But technically it's Charles and the Captain America
Right. She
and
gets
Captain
sliced.
Marvel.
Yeah. She gets crushed.
Well, no. Captain Marvel gets...
Yeah, she gets crushed.
Yeah, she gets crushed
That's
after a
right.
bunch of fight. Captain America just gets chopped in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's what you could have done the whole time to Captain America?
Yeah, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
And then Professor X basically kind of goes, I want to save you. And then as he's trying to pull the original Wanda out of this, like, controlled version, he kind of
In
just
her
stops.
mind.
He just basically stops and goes, I'm just going to accept him dead now.
Yeah.
He just gets his neck snapped in the other universe and then snapped in this universe, I guess. Or the mind thing or whatever.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh yeah, he's dead. That's it.
Yeah, alright.
And it's like, wait, what? These are some really cool people, and you're just like, no, they're dead
But
now.
you can call me.
They're just like, alright, they're dead.
Gwen?
And they're dead in that universe too. Like all the people that know
There's
them
some dimension
in that
distorting
universe, they're
going
just
on
dead.
But again, like, even with all those flaws, the fights
People
are
of
cool,
Manhattan.
and all,
Welcome
like,
to Chronopolis.
seeing the different
Those
universes
who
are kind of
pass
cool.
me do my
Yeah.
bidding shall be
Yeah,
rewarded.
I just wish, yeah, like you said,
Those who fail
there's more of them.
will be
And we didn't really get to know America
As we are
too well, or whatever her name is.
heroes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
America's
They
Shoppers.
shall find
We get to, like,
life
oh
a
yeah,
challenge
I was on
in my
Earth,
world.
then I had powers because B?
Well, no, I think she had the powers all along, but
She activated them because B?
yeah. Well, she can. It's revealed that she can only activate them
What does that mean?
At
once
first,
before she knows.
yeah.
Before she, through the power of friendship, she learns how to control
We've
it.
still got bad guys to catch.
She like can only activate it when she's like
No,
super
that's
scared
for
or
the
whatever.
future.
So yeah,
And
but
then
B,
she sends her fucking parents
What's the
to
story?
death to another
well,
universe.
it's not death, remember, it's
You guys
kind of
really
like
missed a
they're
few
out
minutes
in the
with those
universe
costumes,
and
huh? But the swinging
technically
seems
they
down.
could be alive.
How about we take down
Right.
the dodo here before we start swapping stories?
And then yeah.
No, this isn't right.
No,
Hold
yeah.
on. We just want some
Alright.
autographs.
Do it, Spider-Man. Supposed to go in circles, I think?
I don't care.
But yeah, she doesn't really like revealed all too much. She's just kind of like the person that
Can do the power thing.
she's the, and then to answer the question of, well, why couldn't you just get a Chavez from a different universe?
You.
She's the only
What
one
are
out
you
of
doing?
Hey, what's
I don't know
the
a
rush?
trillion
Get
universes.
away from me.
She doesn't dream.
Oh yeah,
That's how
so
she knows.
technically, going through different universes
Jack, you're
is
in.
technically going through dreams.
No, the dreams that you have are other versions of you.
Yeah.
The different universe. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, she was a little bit underutilized, and they do that whole thing where like, you know, there's no training whatsoever, but then you're like, now all of a sudden
Just
through
do
the
it.
power of friendship,
You can do
Yeah.
it.
I can do it. And then she, you know, punches her with the power, and then punches her through a different multiverse, I guess.
Well, not technically a different multiverse. It's the one she's been to before in the Illuminati universe
Right.
that she took over.
She fucking killed all the superheroes, or some of them.
Most of them.
Look, they're fine.
Nearly
think.
got him. This isn't really something I saw
Um,
myself doing today.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a lot of days like that.
And then, what is up with the? I just want to talk about this. What was up with that?
Oh, stop that.
When they go to I forgot what that place is called. The place where all the magic wizards are.
Shangri-La or something.
Yeah, Shangri-La 2 or whatever.
Comic Touch.
Fucking, they had like just a dude that's like a bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, never explained.
That'll slow
Yeah.
him down.
Never explained in the movie who that character is, but he gets like a line and then is almost tortured to death.
He gets two like instances where they show him just on the screen.
feel my face.
And you're like, wait, what?
You pathetic pest.
He's just a
Yeah.
dude. Why is he a bull?
He's a dude that's a bull. What?
That does
What?
magic.
Why do we care about him?
And then it shows later and they're like torturing him. And they do that whole thing where like, so they end up like they end up actually like destroying the evil book.
Yeah,
In-
throughout all universes.
Yeah, in that universe, right? And then she's like, I'm gonna torture you. Fucking tell me how to. There must be another way to get to the other universe. Because like she can't do the dream, I guess, walk or whatever thing.
So
With
she can't dream walk without
Where is that infernal goblin?
essentially-
Time to
Without the
return
book.
to the nest.
well, not without the
oh no, the spell, I guess, right? Or the
Still there.
think of it as kind of like if you
Oh man, he's getting away.
dream walk, you can't literally live
You're
in that
starting to get a
universe.
little too close.
Because it's technically not you
Hey,
living in
what's
it,
the rush?
it's the other person, and you're just kind of controlling them in that universe.
I see. Okay.
So
Yeah. So that
I mean,
happens.
you can technically use it, it's just like you're living a dream.
It's like driving inside a
Right.
bounce house around.
So like that happens, and then like fucking, they do the whole thing where it's like,
Hey! Watch
I'm
it
not
with
gonna
those
tell no matter
things.
what, you can torture me, and they're like, alright, and then she goes, alright, I'll do this. And
I'll
then she,
torture everyone else except for you.
like somehow, I thought everyone died, but then somehow she like gets 4 random people that are somehow still alive,
Comfort.
and starts torturing them even more.
He just wants
Then he's like,
You think you can
no, even though like I'm fucking the social supreme and I'm smarter than, you know, I'm pretty wise. For these 4 people, I'm gonna risk, you know,
Everything.
the 4 trillion universes that there are, the multi-universe. So she tells them that there's like there's a copy in the fucking Himalayas or whatever
Yeah,
that they have to go to.
Hey! Watch it with those things.
This guy's fucking you up.
Listen, it just has an instant kill move, which is kind of cool, you know?
Yeah.
Ah,
It is pretty cool.
that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh yeah, another thing, but this is like just not really to do, I guess.
So this isn't
With
really
anything
something.
in the thing, but, like-
Ah, that's gonna leave a mark.
Is there? I thought like it was just magic. Is there a difference between?
Witchcraft and magic are
Yeah.
somehow different.
I
That's
was like,
gonna
are they
leave
just
a
the
mark.
same? Because like I guess Scarlet Witch does witchcraft, and fucking the other guy does magic.
Yeah.
I guess is witchcraft only for girls?
Yeah.
The type of witchcraft that Wanda
Not
is
good.
wielding is dark magic.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Technically, I think her magic isn't technically
Watch it
evil.
with those things.
It's
Whoever they
how
got on
she uses
snowplow
it
duty
that's evil.
seriously needs to up
And
his
then
game.
she has the dark book of
Okay,
evil
I had a
too.
bad
So it's
start.
kind of like
Yeah.
See you later, losers.
so. There's a lot of like layers of technical evil.
Where do you think you're going?
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But again, like she is just killed. Why? Because she is A, evil, and she doesn't deserve redemption. And it's like, really? I think she kind of, like, I think she deserves a better story
What's going
than
on?
just she evil. She has to go kill her.
Getting this?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. To me,
Yeah, looks
kinda
like
hard
they
to
came
do
through
that,
some kind
just-
of portal. Picking up a
I don't know, because she's like
What's Claude doing
she
in that
kills
hat?
what, like
The rest of the Avengers
9
need to
people
work
or
out
something?
why
Yeah, she
in this,
kills a bunch of people.
like pretty
Luckily,
brutally.
we've got help.
But I mean, at the
Yeah.
same time, they're
This is quite a gathering.
like,
Yeah.
what
I should've
was the
brought my
character that
mixtape.
kind of just
Save it for later, guys. We've
really
got work
fucked
to
up
do.
everything
What do you know
in the
about Kang?
MCU?
All I need
I
to.
guess Tony
He's one
Stark
seriously
technically,
bad dude.
because he made Voltron, or not Voltron, God,
Ravonna
Ultron,
Renslayer.
and he
When Kang
and Ultron killed some people. I'm assuring.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
So it's not like, oh yeah, evil person do evil thing, they die now kind of thing.
Right.
2 teams.
I was just hoping
One
for
to chase
her
down
to
those
like
knights,
Scarlet
the
Witch
other
is
check
like
out where Claude
supposed to be kind of not super good, but not super evil.
Yeah.
So
Anti-hero, as they call it.
yeah, so I mean, like, I feel like they could have done that, but nope. Just fuck it. She's dead.
Alright, let's go jump through some mystical portals.
Yeah.
Everyone stay on your
I agree with
toes.
that.
We don't know
Um,
what might be waiting for us on the other
Also,
side.
this is another thing, but this is more like to do with, I guess, the way that what's it called? The way that like it's done in Marvel, where it's like magic and like all this thing, and it's like, oh, you could do all these like cool things, but then it just ends up being like, you know, you can do anything, it's magic, right? But then it always just ends up being like beams and shit that you're throwing at each other,
Yeah.
and you're like, what?
I mean,
And then they do
Okay,
like
it's
some
do
other
or
things once in a
die
while,
time.
where it's like.
Let's hope it's
not
Duke.
beanie.
I am Groot.
Yeah, well, like the way that she kills like Reed Richards and like the Black Bolt or whatever. You're like, oh yeah, like I forgot, yeah, you can do that. But then they're like, well, there's only girls here left, so we have to show them fight. She can't just like
Is that Tin
I don't
Head
know.
talking to us?
make
Looks like he's in trouble.
Captain Marvel go
Better
supernova
go
or
see
something.
what the problem is.
Like I don't know.
I don't know. There's definitely things. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, lasers are just fucking cool, dude. No matter what they are.
Travelers.
True.
My
That's
name
it.
is
It always just
Sir
ends up being like,
Percy of Scandia.
I'm gonna shoot,
I wish your
like
wish
beams
could
and
be
shit at
under
you and like
brighter
little exploding
circumstances, but
things.
as
And
I
like, what?
see
You're magic. You can do shit.
I really wish they kind of
This
brought back
turned
the
my
magic
castle
Doctor Strange
into a
did
den,
in
I beseech thee.
not Endgame.
Please
Which
aid
one
me
was it?
in
Where he kind of
overthrowing
made
this
Thanos'
villain,
like
so that I
blast into
might
butterflies.
reclaim
kind of
my
shit.
kingdom and put an end to his
so.
tyranny.
Was that him or was that Thanos?
No, Doctor Strange kind of did that
Wonderful.
thing.
The castle is this way.
I'm not sure, but
Follow me.
like there's a ton
So
of
what can
things,
you
like
tell
you
us
said, there's a
about
ton
this
of things
Kang
with magic that you
Kang
can
is a
do.
warrior of the most fearsome
But
ability.
I guess
My
being
knights and I
cool,
didn't stand a
it kind
chance
of
against his
describes like
Well, let's hope we come
magic a little bit easier for people without going, yeah, no, this is our detailed lore about magic.
True.
Like, beams are way easier to explain than, like, oh yeah, technically you can rip apart atom by atom each person and then morph them into, like, fucking like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Because technically you can do that in the magical lore, but, like, if you start talking about magical lore, people are gonna fucking snooze.
True.
Laser beams are a little bit easier to understand. Oh yeah, point and shoot.
Yeah, that was
True.
a little easy now that you
But
mention
that's also the thing too about like
I guess
magic.
the
Where it's,
real
I'm just
bad
like,
guys are waiting for us.
well,
at
you
the
can do like
castle.
anything. Like it's sort of for me like it's hard to like I have a little bit of like my suspension of disbelief kind of goes away a little bit when there's magic because it's just sort of like, well, you can do anything. Why are you fist fighting? Why are you like doing this? You could just like you could just create a portal and go into the, like why are you walking?
Yeah.
You can fly. Why are you walking around? You can like why are you chasing them? You could just be like, come here, and then like or do like a door and make them like
We have arrived.
turn behind you or
Our foe
something.
awaits
Yeah.
us inside. So
Like
please
again,
ready
it's one of those
yourselves
things
and
where
let
as
me know
soon
when
as you
wish
start
to
using magic to solve problems, it's very hard to basically go, oh right, we can't just basically overuse magic to solve the problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah.
I could like me and you can basically go. So they're running away. Okay, I opened a portal in front of them that leads directly to me.
Yeah.
On both sides, so on their side, if they go forward, they're gonna go through a portal and come to me. But if they run back through the portal in front of me, they come in front of me.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And it's kind of like, either way, they're coming to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna slowly move them together so that they come to me.
Yeah. And like I understand that's more of I guess storytelling wise it's more limiting.
Yeah.
Or it's easier to do it the other ways, right? To showcase it that way. So I mean that's just more I guess like a nitpick for me whenever like it's like magic and then I can do these things. You're like, wait, okay.
I
Why not do
mean,
these other things?
that's kind of
Old
like
England is a little
techno
merry
babble
old
to me
lion.
too, where it's
Yeah.
like, sorry, you're doing what with the thing, with the what?
with
Right.
What
Where it's like,
can you
oh yeah,
muster?
I'm gonna plug into the mainframe and just like really just hack their system. It's like, excuse you, what are you fucking doing?
There's the pretender of Homer.
Yeah, or when there's like MacGuffins in every single story, and you're like, this thing does this thing, and we need it for this.
I met Captain
You're like, oh,
Avalon
okay.
on the way here. He confirmed my
Um,
suspicions.
Soon I will prove to
Yeah, I
King
guess
that I am
those-
fit to rule at his
unless
side.
there's- I guess those are for like the main story, unless you guys have other things you want to add.
Not really. I mean, again, actors good. Story, eh.
We gotta stop
Like
and
again, there's
tell
parts
each
I didn't like
other.
and
We're
like,
just folly to
Yeah,
rush in.
same.
but for the most part, good.
We need to get inside.
Watch it.
You fools dare to
Watch,
face the
like again,
Enchantress.
it's Marvel. They pretty
Such a
much
pity.
do really good with their own property.
We must find a way inside.
Yeah,
not-
it's another really good Marvel
Great
movie
danger.
that progresses the story.
Castle siege.
I guess.
Story.
Dig us now, Lady
Yeah.
Gamora.
I don't. I really
Speaking
feel
so
like
strangely.
Marvel has kind of
Just trying to
remembered.
fit
Oh
in.
right, we don't have a continuation after Endgame. That was kind of our big thing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, don't they did they say after like that Endgame's gonna be like the last big
I'm not sure.
one that they do? Like they aren't gonna do another
Legendary
big one like this, like that.
I seriously hope not, but I mean I understand as well.
Yeah.
But I mean like
has sorcerers.
Because like I remember that somewhere. I
There
think
are still a great many skills for
I
me
mean,
to learn.
like, I don't know what they're doing, because technically I feel like they're setting up Krang or Kang.
right now.
yeah, because they are. But then
at the
but I also remember them saying somewhere that they were like, yeah, we're not going to do any more huge, big budget ones like Endgame where there's like 100 characters.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want
it's like, wait, how do you-
5 billion characters and each trying to get their own screen time, and
No, of course.
like, you might want to make it a little bit easier to have the audience kind of watch.
But it's also like, how do you do that if you're setting up Krang and you're setting up all these multiverse universe things?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel at the same time though, like, I haven't heard much about the Krang kind of stuff, other than, yeah, we've got a bunch of,
We'll need Groot
fucking
to operate the
multiverses
controls
now,
for the
you know,
gate.
right guys?
Is there any way this cage could help?
Right?
I do know.
What goes up there? One old and broken cage. Great.
So, to
So
me,
what now?
it's,
Now we simply reverse the time flow.
yeah, like, I really want to
That
see a
easy,
Loki
huh?
season 2, but, like, I don't know how that would fit into the system anymore, or, like, maybe they're just doing this
What
and
am
it's
I
gonna
in
be like
for
one of those,
today? Get me
holy
outta
fuck,
here.
they really, like, got me, like, I had no idea they were gonna do this kind of shit. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I'll see it when I see it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely intriguing to see where they're going to go next.
But I feel like there might be a little bit of a, lack of knowledge of where they're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, I don't know how they're going to do this. But, I mean, I have faith, because they're pretty good at doing these things, right?
Yeah, they've been, I feel like after Disney's kind of, how to say, fuck up with Star Wars,
Yeah. Although they kind of learned their lesson.
yeah, they've learned their lesson. It's not like, oh, we
think
really
I wanna
fucked up,
do
we're
that
just gonna
again.
delete this, like, this whole thing. That they're doing better. I think you have to bring that guy all the way up.
Oh, all of it. Yeah, I guess we can. So yeah, that was it for the main story. There's like two.
Oh,
I mean, technically one, I guess.
yeah, there's one, like, end credit scene that really does anything.
Yeah.
There's two, but there's one that like.
Because one is basically making a joke on the, of what happens in the event of one of the multiverses they go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, huge joke on it.
They were going to use the elf thing. Like what she's trying to say.
I'm dying. And then the other one. So like at the end of the movie, because Doctor Strange has to use the
evil book.
The evil book.
And other Doctor Strange from a different universe
right.
that got a third eye.
He inhabits the body of a dead corpse of him in a different universe. And then when
it's a dead body of him from a different multiverse that we don't get to see.
Yeah.
That he controls with the spirits of other possible dead things.
Yeah, or the spirits of the damned.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah. And then at the end, like, because the book's destroyed, he's like, alright, I guess I'm fine. And then I guess I'm not corrupted at all.
And then he gets corrupted.
And then he, like, is walking down the street in his universe, and then, like, he fucking just, a third eye appears.
Yeah.
Like, from the evil one. And then you're like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then...
And then, in the post-credit scene...
Yeah, it cuts, like, I guess basically right after that.
I guess, or, like, weeks later, maybe? Because he seems really too used to it. You have to bring him back up, remember, you have to use the L3 button.
L3 just does that.
Well, like, go down, like, to the floor, and then press the circle button or something, yeah.
Oh.
Bring it up, not down. Cool.
Okay. I get it now.
Do you?
No.
Oh, maybe switch to him while he's in there. Oh, we have to knock those things off, maybe?
No.
So, Doctor Strange basically runs into a girl with weird psychic
Groot, buddy.
powers.
Time to rock and roll.
Right.
I am Groot.
Or weird blades that she can cut open into different universes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Groot.
Is it universes? I guess.
Well, like
Yeah.
it's the dark dimension or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And
so
she's like,
you did something to the fucking universes.
no, she's like, you did an incursion or something.
Yeah, and incursions are like really bad because two universes collide. Technically, one can
Yeah.
survive, and the other one dies, or both of them die, kind of thing.
Right.
But it's kind of like, oh, it's implied that there's an incursion and he has to go fucking fix it.
Yeah.
And then his third eye fucking pops over and it's like, okay, let's go.
He's like, all right, let's do it. And then you're like, wait, who's this chick?
Yeah.
What?
No
Let's
explanation.
Magic
No
too?
nothing.
handle a little magic, shall we?
I think Jams looked it up and
What's
was
she
like,
doing
yeah,
now?
technically
Whatever it
that
is,
hose
it doesn't look good.
Dormammu's
She
like
has summoned some new
niece.
Take
So
care,
Dormammu fucked someone.
Is it niece or daughter? I thought.
I don't know.
Sure.
I think it's niece. I'm just not sure.
Either way, it's fucked up because that means he has the sex.
Yeah.
And I was like, how does this fucking space entity have fucking...
I mean, technically, Peter's dad fucked his mom.
Dude, where you could turn into a fucking thing. I guess the Dormammu would turn into a
Question mark?
fucking, human? That's so.
Ugh, get away from me.
That controller's about to die.
Fools. Did
I
you
know.
forget with whom you're
We
dealing?
should probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
As I
No, I think we're pretty much done.
Her appearance is merely an
And yeah, that was
illusion.
basically it for the
Cain
movie.
must have given it the
Again,
ability
go watch
to
it.
cloud the vision of Agamotto.
It's really good.
I go, what
It's not the most mind-blowing
Come
thing,
on,
but
we have to
it
get
is really
inside
good.
and
I
find
liked
the captain.
it. It was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Continues the progress of the movie, or,
So
whatever. Or the
does
progress
the
of the...
So Disney
Disney?
please give us the big bucks. We need them.
We need Moon Knight too.
We need a lot of different things, okay?
We need them all.
We need Moon Knight season 2. We need Mandalorian season 4.
We
Oh
need,
wait, I'm sorry, season 3. We only
Yeah.
got 2.
we need Morbius to...
We need a bunch of good movies and stuff to come out.
like Morbius.
Oh,
No.
Loki season
And that's
2.
where we end the stream.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Sayonara, Vida Zane. Our controller's nearly dead. We should really stop.
Bye.
Bye.